Hi everybody, it's Mr. D at In the Middle with Mr. D1 at Blogspot.com with some teaching tips for Lesson 10, Day 3, Level 2 of SQ Middle School Sight Singing Program for Beginners. In this warm-up today, this is the final lesson in Lesson 10. They are going to have similar questions. They have altered notes on the warm-up. They're in the key of E-flat. They find this really easy, like telling the name. It used to be me and now it's May. And what I'm doing with it for the kids who are a little bit less comfortable is I tell them to pretend that the flat or sharp is not there, and what would it be called, and they all can do that so easily. And then I say if we put a flat in front of it, it goes from me to May, right? It's lowered, and so they've really this week begun to make sense of that, the kids who are a little bit less quick at getting this, and that's what we want. So in this final warm-up of this lesson, I'm asking more questions so they continue to integrate all of the information we've been doing in Level 2. They're having to look at the key signature, name the key it's in using flats or sharps. I'm asking how many flats are in the key signature so that they realize, or maybe some of them start to realize, if I built this on my own like I had to in the previous quiz, I would have ended up with 3 flats. It all comes together. That's what we want. Using letter names, they have to name the notes that are flatted in the particular key. So we're just trying to pull it all together in the coming weeks as we are aiming toward getting them to read chromatics successfully when they sight sing and in their music, of course, in the long term. And their rhythm exercise are doing triplets, which they absolutely love. One thing you should be aware of is that oftentimes they will turn a triplet into TPT, 16th, 8th combination. Try to avoid that. My own students did it the other day, and so I backed up and I did an example for them again so they could hear the difference between TPT and triple T. And then in their sight singing, they have 5 flats in the key signature. I am still avoiding asking about or acknowledging naturals in any way. I'm not putting them in there. I'm not talking about naturals, but I'm asking about notes that are unaltered in the key signature, and I'll refer back to the key signature when I talk to them. I'll say, for example, in this one, I'll pick an F, and I'll say, is the F flatted in the key signature? And they say no, and then I say, okay, if I put a sharp next to it, what would this F be called? Or I'm sorry, I wouldn't do a sharp with that F in this key, but I would do a flat, for example. So these are the things that we're going to tie it all together over the time. Then they'll sight sing the example. I'm increasing the level of the difficulty in the rhythms because in Level 11, in Lesson 11, I'm going to increase the difficulty of the pitch finding as we move towards some of the chromatics. We're really going to raise the bar. All right, so I hope that helps you out. Have a great day.